Hello and welcome everyone again to another video. And today's video we have some nice retro cup battles. I know I haven't done a single retro cup video because I was having lots of fun in the Open Great League, and I got lots of questions about what should we run, what will you be running. So I think this team is extremely solid, not like with the Poliwrath because I think I changed Poliwrath, but Shadow Gyarados, it's double legacy. I know it's very expensive, but hey, in this channel we run different Pokemons than what you guys usually see, because we technically make our own meta here. And I have a Shadow Gyarados that's rank 12 and it's double legacy. Do you need double legacy though? No, you actually don't. Double legacy like Dragon Tail's legacy and Aqua Tail's legacy. You can get away with the Dragon Breath, but you need Aqua Tail. If you have it, well, here you go. You don't need to use any elite TMs. If you don't have it, I do believe that Shadow Gyarados is decent enough to be used. And Retro Cup, I've used it in every single Retro Cup. You can go back a year ago on my channel and you will find out that there are some decent Retro Cup battles using double legacy Shadow Gyarados. It's also decent in the Kanto Cup. So if Kanto Cup ever gets back, you will use it there as well. Licky is just Licky, extremely decent. And don't run Poliwrath, you can run it with Vigoroth. But I didn't want to run Vigoroth because that's just something that will trigger my chat to be just slightly more annoying. So Shadow Gyarados, Licky Tongue, Vigoroth, that's your team. And just because we're special, we're running a Poliwrath. So in this matchup here, we have a Dragonite, and this is a dominant matchup, and Dragon Tail chunk them down. And they swap into Vigoroth. I think I miscounted here, but I wasn't aware, to be honest, as I was trying to... You live this, by the way, so this was a very unnecessary shield, and since I'm running Shadow Poliwrath, I wasn't counting. I was trying to fix the stream, so that's a mistake, so don't do that. Just insta throw the Icy Wind, and you can avoid doing a using the second shield. My chat is like making fun of me for using two shields, but that's my chat, so don't worry about them. So what am I going to be doing here is basically, okay, let me pause it and fix the position of the camera. Okay, I think it's better now. So we're just going straight pub, and pub Poliwrath is actually decent. Again, pub Shadow Poliwrath is decent against Licky. As you guys can see, we chipped it for too much. Now I'm expecting them to swap at one point, and so I'm just, if you see like here's the thing, guys. This is something I need you guys to be aware of, because you guys watch these battles and to learn something. So in this matchup, I'm expecting them to swap to Dragonite at one point. So usually you will see me tapping here in the middle of the screen, but because I'm anticipating a swap, I'm literally tapping above the Shadow Gyarados. Why? Because this is literally like, will take half a second to move your finger from here to here, but it will be way faster to do it just from here to here. Look where I'm tapping, right above the Gyarados, just in case the moment they swap, I will be swapping. So I know this is not that big of a deal, but look how much the Dragon Tail is doing. Insane amount of damage. It's literally melting down the Dragonite. But yeah, that's something you guys may need, like, you can try to work around. I know it's not the most important tip in the world, but hey, you know, it's a free tip. It's something you might not be aware of. If they no shield, we will get to a move before them, and now we just lick all the way down, and we should win this game. Moving into the next battle here, we have a Jellicent. So in this matchup, eventually you want to catch on Lickitung. Why Lickitung? Because technically they should have a well, technically with this team, if you guys watch me using Shadow Dragonite, it's the same concept. Try to use shields on the Shadow Gyarados, but you cannot shield early in the game. I know last game I double shielded Poliwrath, but that was a mistake. I told you, like, I was trying to fix something on the stream. They brought the Vigoroth here, and this is a very annoying matchup as Vigoroth wins down a shield. I know for a fact that if they don't throw, I can get to another move, but they are forced to throw. This is annoying because they can literally KO me right before they get to the move, and now we have to deal... Oh my, yeah, we get denied there. So this is so annoying because I am supposed to get to another counter here. Like, look at this. See, we get denied. What does that mean? That means I will not be getting the fast move I'm supposed to. And if I didn't get denied, the counter would have KO'd and they would have died with the move, and we would have ended up in a way better situation. This is a game that we got robbed, and now I just don't care that much about the game, because we just got robbed, to be honest. Like, the game was way winnable, My chat is just being clueless. Nice catch. Nice catch. Shut up. Dude, they literally just pretend that the game was working 100%. And now it's like, that was actually a game that we got robbed and it should have been an easy win. But sometimes, you know, you lose to lag, so don't let it get into you, okay? We have Jellicent, so now I will show you how you're supposed to play this. They swapped into Cress, so I usually try to overfarm here. I don't mind shielding. Wait, that was a grass knot, so it's not technically the end of the world. As here's the thing, here's the thing. So they swapped out Jellicent, and I have a Lickitung for that, right? So that doesn't mean I need to swap out. And since they threw grass knot, I can no shield that. And I should still win this matchup because Crunch is super effective and does million damage. I should be baiting here though. I don't know why I didn't bait. We can just safely shield this. And to be honest, I'm actually going to bait them because it seems that they are going to play the shields. Cresselia timing is actually a good point here because... so see, we didn't need to throw that big home. Why Crunch is chunking? Sorry, Hex was doing so much to Gyarados. I've never seen Hex doing that much. Have you guys ever seen it? Like, okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, I'm going to put it on 1 speed. Look how much Hex did. That's lots of damage. I've never seen Hex doing damage, and here it was doing a lot. Shadow Gyarados is so frail, but lucky, a good thing is that we have shields to use on Shadow Gyarados. They swapped into Froslass, and here now, we're not going to shield in case they have Triple Axle. And they do have Triple Axle, so we should live the next one. I know I made a video about Triple Axle. You're still supposed to run Triple Axle, by the way, even if I made a video about it. Because I think I said Avalanche, you still need Avalanche. But Triple Axle help you in situations where you have 2 shields and you switch locked in against something like the Goon. So you win the 2 as long as they don't get a boost. So why did I throw in bad timing here? Because technically I'm supposed to die to the next Hex. Okay, I didn't die, so technically I wasn't correct, and we should win this game. So I'm just gonna bait here, and they ended up shielding the bait, so now we're just going straight to the next move. I believe I still have a shield, and we're gonna CMP here, so this game should be a GG. And yeah, Licky is doing lots of work, and Shadow Gyarados is doing tremendous amount of fast move damage. So technically, okay, let me mute my phone because I feel like it's actually distracting. It's gonna distract the viewers. Okay. And here we have Deoxys defense. This is not a bad matchup, by the way. This is not a bad matchup. And you always bait with Shadow Gyarados. Always bait, they always shield. Nobody appreciates the damage from Shadow Gyarados. And they go for the Thunderbolt, which means I can safely get to the Crunch. And here's the thing. Okay, so they swapped into Dragalge. This is a mistake by me because I have a hard counter to the Dragalge. I have Whiscash, which does super effective damage and out spam the Dragalge. So technically, you're not supposed to throw your energy here because you're just supposed to go to Whiscash. This is not a bad energy because this is going to end up putting them in Mud Bomb plus Mud Shot. But hey, this is not an ideal play. And you guys are coming here to learn more about ideal plays. We comfortably tank that move, and I'm gonna throw on 4. Ideally, like good timing here is 147, so you either throw on 1 or 4.7 because Whiscash has Mud Shot, which is 2-turn fast move, while they have Dragon Tail, which is 3 turns fast move. So I'm gonna do 4 fast moves and then throw. Dude, Whiscash is actually amazing. This Pokemon is so freaking good. They brought back the Deoxys defense, and we only get to 1 move, so we throw the hard-hitting one, and I instantly swap because, hey, we're gonna outnumber them, which means we're gonna have just more numbers than they do. I should have committed to the Crunch. This is actually, this is not the ideal play. But it's not a bad play as well, because Aqua Tail is Legacy, Crunch is not Legacy. I can threaten them to throw. Why? Do you guys see how much Water Punch did? And now, if they have Dynamic Punch, they can put me low, but I still believe that we should get this game. And they throw another pop, so we're just going to throw the... Okay, we're just going to lick down, and we're just going to go for the Power Whip, because Body Slam doesn't KO. This is definitely not a BM. My guy's running Deoxys Defense and Medicham. Guys, when you play Teamed Cups, try to have fun. Okay, Trevenant. This is ideally, on paper, this is supposed to be a good Trevenant matchup. But Shadow Gyarados doesn't have bad matchup. Just don't have Electric and you have a play against everything. So look how much a Dragon Tail has been doing. So I always try to over farm and throw right before they get to the move, and they swapped into Toxapex. So we made the same mistake again, and we are supposed to go to Whiscash. But again, this is also not a bad play, because this means that I just put them in Mud Shot plus Mud Bomb range. So now we don't need to throw anything. We're just going to commit to the farm all the way down, so we can have lots of energy to throw on everything they have. As an example, we can just insta Mud Bomb the Trevenant, and this should KO them. And they didn't shield. That did KO. They brought the last Pokemon. I saw a Dragon typing, which means this is a Dragonair. Non-Shadow Dragonair. Don't use Non-Shadow Dragonair. It's actually bad. It's actually bad. Just don't use it. There is no advantage for the Non-Shadow over the Shadow one. You guys know, if you watch my videos, you know how much I love Dragonair, how much we use Dragonair. But it's actually bad. Look how much Dragon Tail is doing damage. And we take this game. That was a good game. Moving into the next one, we have Gyarados into Shadow Dragonair. You better be swapping out, because the Dragon Tail does... Look at that. 5 Dragon Tails KO Dragonair. Isn't that satisfying, guys? And here they brought the Talonflame, so we're throwing good timing. Good timing here is 3. You can do 1 then throw. That's not bad, but just don't do 2 then throw. I overfarmed here to force them to throw their energy, but then I ended up shielding, so that doesn't make any sense. So why didn't I throw instead? Okay, but hey, Shadow Gyarados is just amazing. I think they are just extremely loaded, and I need them to have a... something that... Whiscash beat. Why did I throw here? Okay, because it does KO. That was a good point. So now I need them to catch, in case I want to win without revealing my third. They tried to catch, and we get to the Power Whip. And now this Power Whip should KO the Quagsire. That is 4 times super effective. You could say 2 times super effective. And we take that game. Now we're playing the Snapchat Duskclops. Snapchat Duskclops usually run Ice Punch. You need Ice Punch on this thing. It's actually a must. The second one, so the second move could be Poltergeist or Shadow Punch. So I'm trying to catch here, and we caught a Poltergeist. Poltergeist is a hard hitting charge move, by the way. It's like a nuke. It's like Zap Cannon level of energy. So here's the thing. It's like, yes, I'm swapping. I'm getting stuck against Vigoroth, but hey, I used it to tank a move. Which served a purpose on this team. That's like the purpose of Lickitung. We catch on it, we try to bait them out, then we farm them all the way down with the lead, and we should be in a good spot after. So since we tanked the energy, and now they swapped into double. So what do we do here? We just throw these Scalds, because now getting a debuff would be huge. I don't need to shield. I think I can swap out now. Yeah, so here is what Gyarados shines out. Whenever they have Pokemons that aren't full HP, you can literally just Dragon Tail them all the way down. Look at that. We shield, and we go for the Dragon Tail. It did KO. We did get a Dragon Tail, and the next one should KO. Okay, then one after. Okay, we went that far. So now what do we do? I mean, even if they get to a move, they are already in the range where I wanted them to be, because now I can just go for the Scald and win this game, because I should live an Ice Punch. Ice Punch is a horrible move. It's good for coverage, but it's not good like for your main source of damage. And we live an Ice Punch, and the next Mud Shot should KO them before they KO us, because this is a rank 1 Whiscash, and that was a good game. Okay, we're getting better at using Shadow Gyarados, because this was literally the first set I used on Gyarados. Greedent, this is a very annoying lead, but hey, they have Mud Shot. It's double resisted, which means we can risk no shielding a move, finally, because their fast move doesn't add up that much. And okay, with shielding, I think I made a I miscounted here. Yeah, I miscounted. So we shield, and now we're just gonna do 1 then throw. Then 1 then throw, I guess, because they are 2 away. 1 then throw. They are 2. They have the move. So if they shield, I can just throw. Oh, we get the shields down, and then we KO the Greedent. Opponent doesn't know this matchup, and maybe they get some confidence somewhere, but that wasn't a good play. I misplayed there. I should have just thrown the Aqua Tail And here I threw in CMP, but they did not throw in CMP because this means that they do have Focus Blast, right? This Shadow Hypno, and that's the Focus Blast. So that was a good play by them. So now what do? We just go Whiscash, and they have an Altaria, which means this game is dead. There is no world where I can win this game at this point because, well, I need the debuff. If I get 2 debuffs on Scald, I can win because I can get to a crunch, but we didn't get the first debuff. So we get the second one, but I do believe if I get another one, that should nerf the Dragon Breath damage, and I should live and get another Dragon Tail, but it did not happen, so we don't win this game. So, could we win if we get 2 debuffs? Yes, for sure. Is it healthy for the game to have more debuffs? Well, doesn't matter. Niantic didn't ask for my feedback, so I don't like giving my feedback when nobody asks. But sometimes we call them out if they just do some questionable decisions. So here, if you guys saw, they swapped something I destroy in the back. So what I did here, so they swapped something that Whiscash destroy. So I know that I just beat this Pokemon with my Whiscash. So what I did is I get to a move on my Licky, then I swapped out. Because whatever happens here, I can guarantee that I do have a healthy Licky with a move. That's a huge. So I went for the Scald because if I debuff them, that means I can also aggressively go for the overfarm here, leave with a move. So now I have 1 more Pokemon and 2 charge moves ready to go. Okay, so what's the play now? If you guys noticed, I switched my lead to Licky, which actually was better. Okay, Gyarados in the back was actually better than Gyarados in the lead. Why? Because there's so many Vigoroth in the backs that I would rather use Licky in the lead to avoid that matchup. Opponent here is going for the Icy Wind. I'm not shielding. And we're just calling baits here. And we're gonna throw this move. At this point, Licky has no purpose for me, to be honest. And that was a CMP. I think I faint there to the charge move. And they have a Cofagrigus. The thing about this matchup is that I am up a shield, so I should win. So that's why I prefer Gyarados in the back. I can just no shield my lead and then always farm with Gyarados, or end up in a situation like this where I have a more shield and I'm just going to do a tremendous amount of fast move and just throw Aqua Tails. So this was the better strategy, just have it in the back, to be honest. Not like it was bad in the lead. Well, in the lead situation, I always end up going down shields. Where here, I just don't shield Licky at all and force them to shield to an alignment. Then my Gyarados will have more shields than they do, and then we should win the game. I do believe that there is... Okay, I think this is the last battle. This is an amazing lead, and they swapped into Dragonair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this and instantly go to Gyarados, and look at that damage. Look at that, guys. Isn't this Dragon Tail damage very satisfying? Let's be honest. Look at that. 1, 2. They dead. Opponent top left. So yeah, last battle. We have a Tentacruel. Tentacruel is not the greatest lead, to be honest, because it doesn't have a baiting or a cheap move. Like Licky doesn't have that much of a cheap move because it takes too long to get to. I mean, it's a cheap move, but it takes long to get to. But Licky has a tremendous amount of bulk that you can rely on. Opponent went for the Sludge. But hey, I don't think we're in a bad situation. We can just try to grab a shield, and now I don't need this Licky anymore. Opponent swapped into Deoxys defense. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to Whiscash. So why didn't I go Deoxys defense and win this matchup? Here's the thing. Their lead is weak to Whiscash. So technically, they should have a Whiscash coverage, right? Does this beat Whiscash? Nope, which means the thing in the back that they should have is something that is supposed to beat Whiscash if their team is balanced. So, in a blind format, I am supposed to go Whiscash here because most likely the Whiscash will be hard countered against something that they do have in the back. This is how balanced teams work. Their lead is extremely weak to Whiscash, which means they should have something that beats Whiscash. If their team is good, if they have running a bad team, that's not on me. But on an ideal situation, an ideal play, I am supposed to bring Whiscash here because technically this Whiscash should be hard countered. which means it's something that Gyarados should beat. I could be wrong, but that's like how it's supposed to analyze your gameplay. That's how it's supposed to react. This is like an ideal situation. As I said, it should be a hard counter to Whiscash. So what I'm going to be doing is just to throw these moves. I don't care about winning this scenario here. I'm just not going to even throw here. I'm just going to farm all the way down. And keep farming. And it turned out it's a Greedent with Bullet Seed. Why Bullet Seed? Because it gives this thing. It gives a Greedent. It flips. It makes a Greedent beat Whiscash because Bullet Seed is 4 times super effective. It's a bad fast move damage wise, but it does a lot to Whiscash. So I did not expect the Bullet Seed, but that's what they had, right? Why? Because they need a Whiscash coverage. So technically, that was the decision behind it. And if you guys made it this far, by the way, I will be for members on this channel, they will be able to see those videos before they are scheduled to be posted, because I record most of the videos Sunday and Saturday, and they will be scheduled through the entire week. So if you are a member of the channel, you could see them. This is a new feature on YouTube basically so you can give more perks to the members in the channel. So members will be able to view these videos before they are scheduled to be posted. Special thanks to those members who are supporting the channel, and thank you so much to the subscriber. So if you subscribe, I appreciate that. If you haven't, I don't know what you're doing. Thank you so much everyone for watching. This is the end of the video, and see you in the next one. Peace.